Good morning, family. Welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, show your girl some love dovey. Hit that notification button so you can get more content. So y'all know I've been lately been posting a little bit more about this food shortage. I kind of had slowed down, but now I'm like back up on it. And it's like I just want to come with a friendly reminder. No, I ain't trying to push you. I'm not trying to aggravate you. I just really want my people to be up in alignment once this or once whatever that's gonna happen goes down. You can at least be organized and you don't have to worry, you don't have to panic, you don't have to be stressed out. Go and stock up upon food. Get yourself up in alignment. Just gave us, I'm telling you, they gave that summer PEBT. I'm telling you, mom, use that money wisely. Use your money wisely. Even though it was a little or nothing, if I were you, I would be buying candles, household needs that you just gonna need anyway. Things that you might need, soap, things of that nature. Tissue, things that you're gonna need anyway. Stock up on your household. Stock up on food. It's very well. Lately, it's been very hard for me to find can, uh, ch- um, canned chicken. That has been like off the shelves. Canned chicken is so hard to find in quite a few stores that I've been going to. I cannot find canned chicken because everybody has got to do it. It is crazy because it normally be, even though it don't be a whole lot normally, it still be some that you can choose from. At least be a good 10 or 15 on the shelf when I normally go. Now, oh my goodness, like when y'all gonna stock up upon this product? So canned meat is something major key that you want to get. You want to get things that's gonna have a long expirational date upon a can. Something that have a good lifespan. Even though cans last for up to 10 years, if you could keep it up in the right temperatures and no dent cans. Always check and see if your cans have dent or not. If they didn't, they will not last long. Okay. Try to get food for up to that's expired within like salmon. Those things have long expiration date. Salmon, beans have long expiration date. So try to look at the expiration date and see what lasts long. Okay, see what you can have that is going to last for quite some time. Um, you probably like, well, Shanice, why do we have to do these things? Like, I'm not up in the mood to do these things. Like, we good. And then, why would I do these things if people gonna rob and kill you anyway? That's thinking low vibrational. You feel me? That's thinking low vibrational like a motherfucker. Okay? You have to start thinking you have to start thinking up on a higher conscious level. Because when shit hit the fan and your ass is starving and you don't have nothing to be prepared with, you're going to be the one that suffer. Did nobody say go all out, get a year's worth of food, get at least 2 weeks worth of food in case when something do happen, you're going to be organized. Get water. Once you get 2 weeks of food, start from there. Then get 3 weeks. Start from there. Then get 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Once you start getting organized, you're gonna naturally just want to prep. Okay? And the only reason why, because at first I like slowed down, but I had another premonition. about something that's gonna go down and it's gonna happen in a major way. Like this ain't gonna be no little shit. This gonna be something that's gonna really impact the people. You feel me? So one thing you don't want to do, they land like I told y'all, Target was landing off hella people right now, right? And inflation fit to go back skyrocketing to the roof. Okay, you ain't seen shit yet. Um, especially since they gave us um this little change of pandemic money. Um, after election, you fit to really feel it. Stuff have already doubled the amount now. Like I don't know what people are talking about. Like prices and stuff are skyrocket at the grocery stores now. And I was the one y'all remember like before when I started posting my last video. I'm like, eggs and stuff have went down. A lot of stuff had went down, but I kept saying they only doing this for preterm election. All that stuff have went double the amount of those amounts. Everything have went up. Even things that wasn't um that haven't went up has gone up now. Everything has literally double to triple the amount. 90% uh increase. And we haven't seen nothing yet. Inflation haven't even beyond gone up yet. So I'm just saying it's gonna be soon. You gas fit to go up a notch, okay? Now we can say all day, oh well, you need to boss up and get this company and get all this other stuff. But you have to think about it. If you don't even have spare money to invest in things, how is you going to be able to tap into that type of energy, right? Even to even invest up in yourself, how you going to be able to even grab those nuggets? So you got to structure it from rock bottom. You got to focus upon the foundation. Once you focus upon a foundation, you now able to soar. That's what I always say. Not only is we surviving, we are thriving. Okay. Not only is we surviving, we are thriving. Because if you organize, you now got a lot of things that will stress you out. That is up in alignment. If you start stocking up on food, you're not as stressed out as much. You feel me? Because your pantry is somewhere where you can be eating from. Your pantry is literally your grocery store. So as things expand, you already get a lot of the goods in your household. Only buy food you know you're gonna eat. Only buy things you know you're gonna eat. Only buy things that you know you cook up in your everyday life. Don't buy food that you know you're not gonna eat. You don't eat up in your everyday life because then it's wasteful money. But if you buying food that you eat in your everyday life, then you're not wasting money and you literally going shopping out your kitchen because these prices haven't even beyond begun to go up. And you haven't seen nothing yet. Soon, I'm telling you, in the near future, they're gonna have set schedules up on these stores. Stores is not gonna be easy accessible. Why? Because they fit to have a shortage upon food. They fit to make it into an epidemic. So now they have to limit the amount of people that's able to come in and actually even shop. Not only that, they fit to increase prices dramatically, okay? Because they are having a shortage on food. Soon the shipping supply is fit to really skyrocket. You haven't seen nothing yet. The things have you just seen trucking companies couldn't move, railroads was a been stagnant, didn't have enough workers. The few that they had was being overworked. A lot of these people was going on strike. The trucker companies was going on strike. You haven't even felt the wealth of that yet. You only seen the beginning of it, but you haven't seen the full impact of it yet. Okay, these things are fit to happen. Pay attention to what's happening. Walmart is laying off 1,500 employees. Why would you lay off that many employees, especially due to the holidays? Which I do understand that a lot of stores will be closed upon a holiday, but you still need workers for the day before and after. So I don't understand that. Unless something fit to happen that is going to impact people towards the holidays, which I think things might happen right after the fucking holiday. I feel like that's when everything is going to kind of happen. It's right after the holidays. And then we will be going into year 2023, okay? So a lot of things they already keep saying that we haven't felt nothing yet. Wait until next year. Wait until next year. They had already discontinued Mylar bags. They had put it up there with cheaper diluted kinds, but not the original Mylar bags that you able to store food, package it, and have a long lifespan with them. Why would they discontinue Mylar bags? Ask yourself that. It's like they didn't even want people to stock up to literally store food. So what are you doing to at least have your household organized? Stock up upon water. You can't never get enough water. You could never get enough water. And then you have to count the people in your household because if you like me, baby, I was just not I just had did a test run. And baby, I thought I was stocked up on water. I thought I was pretty decent. Maybe them kids went through that water within like 2 months easily. So a lot of these things that is happening overseas, even though we might be like, well, these things are happening overseas. These things is not fit to impact the USA. They not fit to impact the United States. Fit to impact it in a major way because we get a lot of our food, our products from overseas. That's where we get a lot of our. That's where they distribute a lot of our food that we now have access today. And because the supply chain is fit to be much slower because the impact that is happening overseas, stores will soon be closing earlier. Don't be surprised if your local grocery store start closing by 6 or 7 p.m. A lot of people are fit to be laid off again. And you have to realize once they lay you out, they not giving out um pandemic money and all that other shit. So it's gonna be a struggle. It's fit to get real. So that is what I'm saying. As prices keep increasing, how is you being organized? Let's start from the foundation first. We can talk about the next level shit next because it's easy to say, oh, well, you need to invest in this, you need to invest in that. But if people don't even have money to invest in these things, because during the collapse, there is going to be a lot of great things that is going to be open because the market, the cost is low. So now you can literally invest up in a lot of things. But if you don't even have the money, if you don't even have the funds, if you struggling to do the basics of your life, how could you even invest? Like that is delusional for the average person. So the average person needs to work up on foundation where you can now squeeze a little extra money here and there. Right? So if you now is established and got your basic needs where you now take the work off of you. You don't have to stress out about getting tissue. Buy stock up on detergent. I'm telling you, stock up on natural household needs that you need. Because even though we might think that that shit don't cost, it costs. Especially if you like me, a family of four, we don't wear dirty clothes. again up in this house. We don't repeat dirty clothes. So once you wear that shit once, you throw it in the hallway. So I'm washing 4 loads, 4 to 5 loads, and now I'm washing every 2 weeks because I like to get all my um wash about. I mean, I want to get all my amount out. So every 2 weeks, I'm washing to get 5 to 6 loads. That's me. I'm washing covers. I'm washing everything. That shit costs. Detergent costs. Tissue costs. I got 4 asses up in my house. We go through simple shit. So get organized. Get your household up in order. Use that money wisely. I heard someone saying the same thing that had already said. That's just what they're giving you these things for because so you can get organized. Because once shit hit the fan, they gonna be like, well, we gave you all EPC money. We gave y'all a little change to get the basics. You all have many opportunities to get yourself and your household up in alignment. So before we do what we gonna do, we gave you all a chance. And that's when people fit to say, they said the starvation rate is fit to go up so fucking high. We ain't seen none yet. Get your household up in order. Buying out is fit to be a and a leg. It's fit to be ludicrous to even buy restaurant food. Your best bet is cooking at home. Start cutting off out a lot of things that you might not need to do. Don't do it. All that excess partying and drinking. I'm telling you, a lot of habits gonna have to die down. If you ain't stopped doing a lot of things, you will be. Get as clear as possible. Get as focused as possible where you really don't have to depend on no drugs to help you function. You ain't spending no money to help you function. And once you become clear like that, and once you become free of all burdens like that, you're able to think clearer. You're able to move clearer. Do things that's gonna help you elevate, family. Do things that's gonna help lift the load off of you. Calculate your moves during these times. Get organized. Come up with a plan. Still be working up on shit. You still got that vision, work on it. But all while you working up on that, still begin your household up in order. Still get the basics that you need up in alignment. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never hear one person complain about having too many canned goods up in their house. That's gonna force you to start cooking. Once you start keeping food up in your house, you ain't want to go outside. You be like, I'm gonna cook this myself, or start making a routine. Even if you're not a cooker, just start cooking once or twice a week, and eventually you're gonna start building stamina to start cooking your own food. Just normally do meal preps, like I had told y'all. Dry seal your meats or Marlar bag. I told you I have Marlar bags for my meat. Or you can buy the machine and um air dry your food. I mean air seal your meats. It lasts longer. Keeps the long expiration date upon your food. Do things that's calculated that's gonna make sense for you. Buy things that only you eat. You don't gotta buy what everybody else buying. Buy what you eat. So it's not waste for money. Cause if some go down, you could be like, damn, I got that up in my kitchen already. I can literally go shopping up in my kitchen. And let's say if you is short 1 month and food prices just zip line high, so now the dollar amount is not the same. The value of it is not the same. So now you're not fit to intake as much food as you was with the same dollar amount. And no raises, no nothing has increased. So now you fit to consume lesser food in your house. One reason why you must stock. So now you gotta do things that's gonna balance out your value amount of your dollar. And the only how you can balance out is if you stock up on extra canned goods, and literally that's gonna be even Steve in your household, to be honest. Unless you really just stocking up on food. See, I have to break things down up in this form and mathematically, like so the average person can see, because the average person don't see it. The average person don't understand why it's good to prep and have a little extra food up in their household. And I'm not just saying this just because it sounds good. I'm saying this because the ones who is going to hit harder, poverty is going to hit minorities the harder. Get organized. All this other shit don't matter. Cut off things if it don't serve you. Cigarettes, if it don't serve you, let that shit go. Liquor, it don't serve you, let that shit go. That is something mentally you are battling with. When you have to use drugs, even weed, and y'all know I'm a weed. I was the main one, but it's up to earth, and it was blowing money out my pocket left to right, and it literally become an addiction. Yeah, even these natural um earth drugs are addiction. But many people don't want to admit it. I had to admit it to myself. I couldn't focus without hand weed. And then it kept me being this zooted type of energy where I actually started being codependent on it. And when nothing that I can just get off, that's when it become an addiction. When it's nothing that you can just get off of. I needed it. I would spend my last on weed. I was gonna find a way to get weed. I was gonna borrow money to get some weed, Jack. That's codependency. Once I started elevating, God had already started preparing me for the shift. I said, God, and once my father died, my father, he always told me get off that shit because it's stopping my conscious level. My daddy, he don't smoke, drink, never did drugs up in his life. He always said the pure elevation is to be free from any drugs. My dad practiced differently, and he was smart as fuck. Tahuti, that was the highest consciousness, and that's why many call him Tahuti. He never battled with addictions or nothing like that, and now I'm walking up in his footsteps because I understand it now. It's so peaceful when you don't have to. It's like because once you start dealing with addictions and drugs, you become codependency. It was literally draining for me. Half of the time, I ain't even want to smoke, but my body was so addicted to it at that point. I had to. I had to feel. I had to. I was telling myself. I was. I was. I'm being elevated. No, it actually was. At first, when I first started, it was like I was able to just talk to different spirits. But then, as I continue to do it, it started blocking me. Then I started being just a bit zombie mode in my head a lot. Not producing physically. Imagination is zoop out the roof. Up in my imagine, I was living more up in my imagination world than actually living up in my physical world and actually being able to produce what I was envisioning. So it kept a stagnation upon me, and it does. Not only does that, it rob you of your money. You're not being able to be fruitful and invest in the things that really does fucking matter up in your life. So let that shit go. Pills, popping pills, all that shit. You gonna have to deaden that shit. Cause soon that's what's gonna cause chaos. That's what's gonna cause a motherfucker want to go out there and rob, steal, kill, heal, peel, kneel. Cause you're gonna be consumed of addiction. That's gonna ruin your life. Ruin your life. Some of you all can't even think about the basics of a household because those things matter the most. See, I keep telling you all, we got to get to the root of this shit. In order to survive this shit, you got to get to the root of this shit. This pandemic gonna force you to conquer demons within you. In order to survive this shit, you're gonna have to slay some demons in order to get up of course up on track. And many people don't want to hear that. Because many people is in tune with the yellow life, party hardying, sex and drugs epidemic. Then they're not even talking about. Now I'm kind of I'm kind of derailing here, but it was just resources and analytics that the AIDS and HIV rate has skyrocketed. Why ain't nobody talking about that? How these STDs and AIDS rate has skyrocketed, and I wonder why. See, don't nobody want to shine light up on shit because a lot of people out here fucking raw. A lot of people is yellowing. A lot of people is fucking numerous of people. A lot of people is knowingly passing this disease along to everyone else. But everyone is cool with it because everyone low key is having it. I'm telling you, this shit is a war zone. That's why I moved the way I move. That's why I've been 5 years celibate. Once I start seeing people just be juicing on one another and all that other stuff, and I'm literally too pure. Like if you were to even have sex with me and literally have sex with someone else, it would literally instantly I would see the effect of my pH balance off. I get an odor and like I'm telling you, my tuna smell like juicy fruit. Mwah, smell beautiful. Smell beautiful. Know how many I didn't understand it where my partners will like, you know what I'm saying, eat the juice box. And they'll be like, damn, you don't got no odor or none. That shit smell good. Like how you get I never understand that until it's like now once you really get in tune, like what the fuck is happening. So my tuner gonna let me know instantly. That's why I don't play that shit. That's why I'm man being alone. That's why I'm man being celibate. That's why I've been celibate for almost 5.5 years now. Minus two mistakes. I have peace. You can't buy peace nowhere. You can't buy this type of peace nowhere. Now, when the universe send my yoke, I will be, you know what I'm saying, get down, little mama. Sex is sex. Sex is a beautiful thing when it's done right and with the right person. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, but you're gonna come across these people who DLing, okay, doing all this. Your ass gonna fuck around and catch that package. This shit is roaming around, motherfuckers. The beautifulest motherfuckers can have that shit. The cleanest motherfuckers can have that shit. You would never know. I'm good. I'm good, son. I'd rather keep my purity. Well, I know, cause these motherfuckers won't even let you know what they have. Then you have to ask yourself. They said up in the room, one out of every four people have AIDS or HIV. So if you up in a room of AIDS, that means somebody got something. Man, y'all better pay attention. I'm sorry. I'm kind of derailing. Let me get back focused. But that's something, a little nugget that y'all might need to hear. Stay safe out here. Find you a mate. Find somebody who you rock with and only stay with that person and make love to that person. All that extra stuff is getting played out. All these doing drugs, having sex, you're alone is getting played out. Okay? And those people that's up on that low vibration, those gonna be the one that's gonna perish up in this shit. Get your household up in order with yellow and go your ass to the fucking store. Yellow and get your household up in order. Yellow and get structure and balance so when shit hit the fan, you can yellow and be your ass okay. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I love you, family. I might come off as a little harsh, but I'm only being real, and I'm only giving y'all this pill to swallow and make you think clearer and move clear. Cause at the end of the day, I love my people. I want y'all to start from the root of things. You don't gotta go so high. First, start from the basics. Once you get the basics down packed, then you can go to the next level. But ain't no way in hell you can go to the next level if you ain't got the basics done. I'm just saying. I love you, family. Go and like, subscribe, and comment. Show your girls some lovey dovey. Hit that notification bell so you can get more of these contacts. Y'all stay pretty, stay pretty and soon. I forgot what channel I was on. I love you, family. Peace and love. Uh, Take care, family. Peace and love.